All right, welcome back to me showing you the background of creating my album Blooming in the Winter. The song I'm currently working on is Energy and Herbs. And check out the last video to see the entire process of leading up to this point. This is part two. So, what I'm doing now is I'm taking, and like I said, check out the last video if you missed it so you can know where I am now. I'm taking the melody that I created, the audio that I uploaded into Suno. I'm taking that and I am creating the beat, the sound, the feel that I want for this song. I imagine it being very groovy. I imagine it maybe, having this very neo soulful. So all of these things that I'm saying, this is what I'm going to be putting in there. And for this one specifically, I'm going to try it out with the vocals. With also generating vocals for the hook as well. So just trying things out. So right now the style is, there's an acapella female vocal performance with the medium tempo. Vocal delivery is unison chant featuring a single female voice layered multiple lines to create a full, almost choral effect. The vocal quality is clear and resonant with a consistent dynamic level throughout. There are no discernible chord progressions or instrumentals accompanied. The song structure is repetitive, consisting of a single phrase repeated 4 times. The melody is simple and diatonic, centered around a single tonic. There are no production effects, such as reverb or delay, resulting in a dry and intimate sound. So a little bit more to that. Now I'm going to tell them like how I want the beat to sound. I really like hand drums. For some reason, I love hand drums. So let's say neo soul R&B style. Why doesn't that let me type? All right, it's not letting me type here. Hold on a second. All right, so Suno did just release a new version, the V5. I'm going to drop back down to the V4.5 plus because I think the upgraded version is specifically for how if you want to have actual vocals. And right now I'm using my own vocals, but I am using the beat. So I'm going to take this vocal that I recorded and let's give it the neo soul, rap, R&B, hip hop, soulful feeling. Instruments I can imagine: bass, guitar. I love hand drums. It's something that gives it like this really tribal feel. So I'd like to have a tribal feel outro. And if you don't know all the words, just make shit up. That's all I'm doing. I'm just making shit up. Just give me a tribal feeling outro. We're not going to complicate it or turn it into a degree, in which I'm pretty sure they will at some point create some kind of degree program for this. But the best way to learn is through experience. So let's say we're just playing with it. We're just figuring out what works, what doesn't, and going from there. So yeah, I'm going to take what I have. There's also a section, I don't know if it's here. So they've got a column for simple and a column for custom. Right now I'm doing simple, and I'm just going to hit create and see based on my melody and based on what I asked it for as far as the feel, what it comes up with. All right, now that I hear it, it low-key gives ain't nobody don't ask me, I'm just so fresh and clean. It low-key reminds me of that. I did not do that intentionally. I think just growing up in a certain era, you you might be naturally just influenced by some things. I'm a big fan of Outkast. Shout out to Big Boy Andre. Outkast. So yeah, anyway, it came out sounding like that. I want to make some changes because I want to do the melody. I don't want the beat to do the melody for me. So we're gonna make some changes and try this again. But yeah, this is basically all we do. We go back and forth trying to get the sound that you desire. So for some reason this one keeps wanting to do it with the lyrics. And then this new version, how about we take this audio away? How about we take these lyrics away? Yeah, this new version, um, it really wants to kind of do its own thing. And that's okay sometimes, but let me see. Not all the time. Like, I've got to be at least 90% influenced by me. So, yeah, we're going to try this again. And hold on 1 minute. All right. So this time I'm not using the audio that I created. I'm just using the the AI description of the audio that I put in, which is a female vocal performance with a medium tempo vocal delivery, unison chant featuring a single female voice layer multiple times to create a full, almost choral effect. Um, da 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 da. And there's a section for lyrics. You just leave that blank if you want to do an instrumental. And let's see if it'll let me type here now. See, that's the problem I'm having. When I'm doing this, it's not letting me add more to the styles. So I can't even tell it, like, give me some hand drums, give me some guitar, give me some bass. Um, and that's going to be a bit of a problem because that's going to limit the influence that I can have over the, the music. So, one moment. All right. I think I got a vibe that I'm kind of leaning towards. Very simple song description. I'm using my neo soul, rap, hip hop, R&B, soulful feeling, bass guitar, hand drums, tribal feeling outro with some progressive chords. Um, let's see. It's not allowing me to like customize it the way that it used to, so I probably will be looking for all the ways to create, but for now, I'm gonna let you hear what I have. We trust the process. I have to trust. I have to trust the process. Even like, in the beginning, I usually don't start with the concept. I usually just like to create. Or every time I try to start with the concept, it ends up being really like restricted. There's not really a lot of room to flow because it's like my cup is already full and the universe is like, all right, if you already know what you want to do, then what do you need my help for? So right now I'm in a space where I'm like, maybe I need to back off the concept a little bit and just focus on the creating. Yeah. Back off the concept, focus on the creating. I have this whole idea of blooming in the winter and, this album cover that this album art about a winter flower. Sunflowers bloom in the winter, which is a really interesting concept to me. And I wanted to take that and turn that into a project. But now I'm feeling like it low-key restricts the creative process when I already come with my cup full. So it might be beneficial for me at this time to learn how to back off and let God do. So I'm going to let you hear the vibe that I came up with. I'm not sold on it, but it's what I have right now. And as I'm trusting the process, I'm sharing that with you. So here you go. All right, cool. So that's the vibe we got so far. I'm going to actually take some time, go do a meditation. I may even do a little bit grounding outside, maybe create some content outside as well, just to kind of break myself out of this monotony that I'm feeling. And I'll be right back.